Uh, we should have a very short note because this is a short film, only 17 minutes long, but very interesting. I thought, I still think. Chuchotage, whispering, chuchotage. In fact, we are told it refers to the translation which takes place when they have to whisper in somebody's ear. That happens when there are very few people and they don't have other means to communicate through a piece. It's not an enclosure, it's not one of those conference halls where they have simultaneous translation and then headphones and many people for many languages. Although, in fact, what happens for most of the short film is two translators. It's a Hungarian film, very funny and appealing and watchable. It was in our Cinemax program last night, and it will be again surely. I mean, it's not just a one time. They don't have, and that's good because one has a chance to see something missed on one day, and then don't have tens of thousands of movies to put them just once on schedule. So we have two Hungarian translators in a booth, and in this hall, they're speaking about conserving energy, about technology, which is using less water, washing machines, and so on. But they have fun looking in the hall and trying to see who's their man or woman. That is who they translate for. And for that, they play a game, and it's comical. They veer off course. They don't speak about what's going on inside anymore. I mean, they don't translate anymore what the man or it's a woman thing. But they say something to. First, who do you think is our. And they look and maybe this one, and they draw. They also play because they're bored. It's also true that it gets at one point it gets technical. A plus plus will be replaced because as you know that washing machines and others have rating according to their efficiency, the way they use or waste energy, which is not acceptable anymore to waste. I mean, they have to be more and more efficient, meet standards. So board they play X and Zero, some games, and then they do something, as I said, amusing. One is talking, of course, something to provoke, to make people in the one they have act in such a way that they spot him or her. And then they say this, well, look at those lights. Those lights are strange or something else. I mean, I don't remember them. They're efficient on the ceiling. And what happens is a very attractive, very nice looking woman is looking up. So it is her. And she's so good looking that the bearded fellow, very interesting actor. I liked him. Charming, nice presence, good acting, natural, spot on, excellent. So he makes a declaration of love. He's expressing not Romeo and Juliet, not an adoration, not a woman that will dialogue in a play that will live forever. I mean, as long as humanity is here, maybe in 100 years, everything's gone with climate change and all that. But let's say forever, for all intents and purposes. And he's very charming in his thing. I want to translate for you. Susotazs. So that's from here to whisper in your ear, to be your translator, to be with you. I will wait for you at the table with salmon outside, and let's meet. And I don't think he says you fascinate me, which is a word I'm beginning to hate because there's this. I watch CNN quite a lot, maybe too much, especially there's so much going on with the idiot falling ill with his taxes. He pay no taxes, and he doesn't want to accept the result of the elections. Maybe they have a small war. Anyway, so CNN between 5 and 7 in the afternoon here has connecting the world, and that anchor there. I mean, I like John King, so many there. But Dana Bash and Tapper, I'm beginning to know them actually. Wolf Blitzer, of course. But Cuomo, this one, she says, I don't know, 10 times every day, every pro. Fascinating. She has a guest that she's asking, well, thank you, sir, or madam, or Miriam, or fascinating. And having to hear it so many times every day. But anyway, so let's not say fascinating, but wonderful little poem of love. In fact, his colleague says very well, we should have recorded that. And he goes out, and even if it's unlikely, 1 chance in 10 billion, you will see this and want to see the short short movie, 17 minutes long. I'm near the point where I equal the length with this. So even let's leave this unclear.